Mr. Osman Kassim is the chairman of the Amana Bank based in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for making time for us, Mr. Kassim.
My pleasure.
Tell us about your key challenges and your opportunities as you see them with the bank.
This bank is the first Islamic bank in the country. Islamic banking is a growing phenomenon in the world, and we faced a number of challenges in setting this up. We've been working on it for the past 12 years. The main thing was acceptability, which we've got through now by God's grace. The government, the regulator at large, the people in the country have all accepted Islamic banking as a new phenomenon, the new kid on the block, and accepting it very well indeed. Lots of still challenges. People still haven't fully understood the concept of Islamic banking. It looks very much like conventional banking. So the commonest question that we have is, it's the same thing with another name, and you guys are just kidding us. So we've got to go back and explain the whole system all over again. But we've made progress by God's grace. So now there's, besides banking, there's also all the other supporting elements of Islamic finance have already got it coming into the country.
So I would assume that despite the challenges that you've described to us, there is tremendous opportunity. There is a built-in market for
Absolutely.
Islamic banking services.
Yes.
So how have you already begun to try to address that market opportunity?
Yeah. First and foremost, we recognize that the market is not only amongst the Islamic people in the country, but for the whole country, because it is another system. It's like Apple and Microsoft Windows. It's just another system of offering finance. We claim that our system is a lot fairer than the conventional system. So therefore, essentially, because of its essential fairness, it's going to get ahead over time.
Fairer in terms of access to capital, for example?
Fairer in terms of access to capital, number one. Fairer in terms of how you deal with, people don't get skinned in the case of a delinquency in payments. Things can happen, things can change, but people don't get skinned. In the conventional system, you can lose your shirt very easily. Whereas in the Islamic system, if you slip and fall, then you're allowed a chance to get up. There's a handhold for you to get up again and start walking. That is how I basically describe the big difference.
What are your impressions of MILE, the Madinah Institute for Leadership and Entrepreneurship?
I'm very impressed. This is my first actual look at MILE. I met one of the MILE people outside at a conference last year, and that's how he got introduced to me and invited me for this one. I'm very impressed. I think there's a tremendous opportunity and a tremendous possibility ahead of MILE. If they continue like this, keep going. I can see that the attendance is not very large, but then that's how you start anyway. I think this leadership and entrepreneurship that you're doing here is excellent. You have a huge pool of talent that is untapped, which needs to be developed and needs to be recognized. And this is an excellent institution for that.
They refer to a leadership deficit that exists within this geographical region, but also within the Muslim business world.
There is absolutely. There is a big deficit, a big gap. And MILE can be one of the institutions that can start filling this gap.
One more question about Medina itself.
Yes.
Do you, as a Muslim businessman, see particular appeal in the fact that this organization is located in Medina?
Absolutely, without any doubt. And I doubt anybody answering that question in the negative. And from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure everybody would answer that like that. Medina is the real pulling point for this institute, and if it was not Madinah, it would fall into the category of just another institute. But here, it's appealing to the Muslims. It's in the city of the Prophet, and therefore you have that additional motivation to come over and participate in sessions here.
And indeed, as you say, it can't be just about the fact that it is in Medina. Obviously, the content, the instruction, the instructors, the curricula, all have to be of the highest quality as well.
Without any doubt. Otherwise, the appeal of Madinah, if the content is not properly delivered with the right quality, then you won't have people coming in again and again. Whereas if you have achieved both quality and location, you've got it all built.
Mr. Kassim, I appreciate your time very much.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Okay.
Thanks so much.